I've noticed on YouTube that there is a strong sense of community spirit. Videos are very, very raw, stripped back, and honestly, I like it. It's like reality. It's like reality TV, but not TV, and good. This morning I did my course, which was boring, really so dull. And then I watched a Joe Weller video. I really like Joe Weller. I sort of stopped watching him for a little while because I got other interests, basically. The way I use YouTube is basically I will cycle through someone's content until I get bored of it. Or not bored of it as such, enjoy it, if that makes sense. A bit like Wheezy Waiter, the guy I mentioned in the my last video, I think. But Joe spoke about something that resonated with me quite heavily. I mentioned quite often 2013, 2016. I had a 3-year stint on YouTube where I was making videos so regularly. The ideas were just random, spontaneous, repetitive, but I had this structure. I had a small group of fans. I had fans, and I would walk down the street, or back then it was school, and people would walk past me in the corridor and go, "Oh my god, he makes YouTube videos," and I'm there going, I'm just going to science. But now 24-year-old me, settled down, owning a house, trying to get by, and I'm clinging on to YouTube for dear life. I look back on that part of my life, the YouTube part of it, like back then, and I was like, oh yeah, I wish I could do that again. I just can't do that. And I completely understand with what Joe was saying in his video, where he was looking back over old Internet Melts videos and, you know, trying to replicate the youthfulness that he had. I'm doing a video letter right now because I want to get back to my roots. And it's going to be to Joe Weller. Dear Joe Weller, hope you're okay. I hope the lockdown life is treating you okay. I'll be honest with you, I haven't watched your lockdown video diaries yet. Probably should have done some research for this video. But that's just real. Once again, reality. I want my videos to be stripped back, and I want conversations like this to be stripped back as well, because minimalism. The other good thing about this bookshelf is the fact that I can put tea on it. And I've just noticed that the one section where I was filming my video, there is filters, and now it's on the floor. It's weird when you look back on your old self, and as quite rightly you said, you know how you felt when you're making those videos. But I'm not sure about you, I'm not sure about anyone else in the audience, I'm not sure. I watch back over my old videos quite a lot, but it's more of a, I want to see how far I've come. I want to see what little Sam was thinking. Nothing stays really good forever. I believe that everything has a honeymoon period. And sometimes we just get used to things. A bit like this lockdown. And I feel like dealing with it is a brilliant thing to do. Just accept it. I think acceptance is something that we all try to, you know, reach. Life can give you really, really bad things, like death, breakups, endings in general. And we just get like soaked up with feelings and emotions, and sometimes it doesn't take anything, but our heads are still giving off these signals. I've dealt with mental health problems before, and I mean, this lockdown thing certainly isn't helping. I want to say thank you. Thank you for addressing mental health in your videos, because it's so rife. You know, if you think about it, mental health problems, especially right now, are so rife, but nobody's talking about them. And it shouldn't take a global pandemic to talk about the mental health problems, or, you know, funding the NHS, or just being thankful that the postman's there. You know, Tesco workers, retail workers, key workers in general, we need to be thankful for them all the time. And it's a shame that it's taken a global pandemic for it to occur, but this thankfulness, you know, and that's something that I wanted to bring up in this video anyway. And after all this is over, which is it's a phrase that I've heard a lot, you know, I've heard that phrase so often, after all this is over. Man, we don't know when it's going to be. Thank you for talking about mental health and like engaging with your audience about it, because I'm not part of your audience right now, I'll be honest with you, because I've sort of drifted away. As time moves on, things happen. But I'm always interested in your story. You went through the whole boxing thing, you know, with KSI, and for me personally, that was intriguing. You know, I'm not really a sporty person. I enjoy football, but I'm a West Ham fan, so I don't really like football. I mean, Internet Melt videos, Lad Bible before Lad Bible really took off, you know, kind of just, yeah, true schoolboy humour, but I love it. I can happily watch back over those old videos and thoroughly enjoy them. It's like the In-Betweeners for me, or Gavin and Stacey, just sort of, you know, lads. I'm not that sort of person, but I can be. I just don't show it. A snowflake, I was called recently, which, thank you. This is truly a strange time, and once again, I am thankful for a lot of things. Joe, your videos have inspired so many people. It brought laughs to so many people as well. Realness is something that I want to consume as much as possible, because things like movies and, you know, TV do gloss over real life with this filter, and it makes everything feel like all cozy and warm. But no, I mean, even EastEnders doesn't show true grit. It's not reality. There's a certain mundanity to all of this. Mundanity? Mundanity sounds better. I'll use that one. Yeah. I don't know. It's driving a lot of people mad. Me, personally, I'll tell you what I'm thankful for. I am thankful for the people around me. The people that I spend the majority of my time with. Whether it be housemates, people who I adore outside of the house as well. I really enjoyed YouTube videos when I was making YouTube videos, if that makes sense. I really enjoyed consuming them when I was making them, because I would get inspired by them. This one sounds a bit strange, but what I'm most thankful for is the fact that I'm in this scenario. Now, I'm not, that sounds really weird, but if you think about it, like, this is like a blemish on social life. We don't know what's going to happen next, but if you were to look at like a long line of, you know, 2000 to 2030, for example, you'll look at 2020 and go, oh, well, there's a massive thing there. A lot of people died. No one went outside. What? And it is going to be strange when you look back on these videos that we've made, where it's like, oh yeah, remember that time where we spent like best part of a year, I hope it's not best part of a year, that cooped up indoors. Mental. Wow. And I think it's thoughts like that which is just completely just turning me insane. I've always been someone who has been so retrospective, who has looked back at the past and gone, I wish I could have changed that. I wish that I didn't meet this person, or I can't do that. But I'm going to finish with this though, Joe. So once again, keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, genuinely. I hope you find your, not your form. I'm not going to say your form, because, like, the best way I could describe it is, if I didn't like a video, I wouldn't upload it. And that's the same mentality that a lot of other YouTubers have. So, obviously, you're on form right now because you're actually making videos. So just keep doing that, basically. I'm personally on the search for something that I enjoy doing. So my next video, or video soon that I'm going to be doing, is like a top tier, like a god tier list video thing. Because I might find that enjoyable. I hope you find your niche again, the thing that makes you, you. I hope you enjoyed this video and my bookshelf. Thanks for dropping by and clicking on this little box that you saw. And Joe, if you're watching, I'm really going to push for you to watch this video, so if I tweet you constantly, I apologise. I'll try not to. I'm sorry it was a bit all over the place and a bit talky and thinky, but it really means a lot. I've been trying to grow my channel quite a lot recently, and I'm struggling when it comes to the actual publicity side of it. Like, I'm making the videos I'm fine with, but it's the sharey stuff I've just completely forgotten to do. I've just completely forgotten the notion of doing it. Any words of encouragement, of help, would be really appreciated. And that goes for you guys as well. I really would like advice in terms of sharing. Like, tell me if you get notifications when I upload videos, and if you don't have me on notifications, please can you? That'll be wonderful. I'm going to try and start taking YouTube seriously, because I enjoy it. And I enjoy the fact that it's a conversation. I'm now going to have to start saying like the classic YouTube stuff. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe to my channel, give me a sub. And if you want to if you want to be notified whenever, and if you want to be notified whenever I upload a video, press that little bell icon as well. God, and I'll see you next time. Maybe I'm getting too old for classic YouTube. Maybe I should start being a bit more crazy.